Marlon Devonish will be in lane 1, Ivory Williams, the very quick American, in lane 2, then the Olympic champion world record holder in 3, Ricky Fifton of Great Britain in lane 4. Well, we've had sun, wind, rain. Thankfully we didn't get any lightning earlier on, but it's time for him now, the man, to step up. He didn't have to run the semi-finals, of course. Marlon Devonish did, and he won his. Looked pretty good. And maybe in the last 50 metres or so was perhaps most impressive. It was very much, well, the conditions were much worse then. It was raining. You can see a little bit of a breeze just wafting behind them, perhaps a following wind. That will help. So Marlon already been very fast this year, 10.11, but this man last year ran 9.94, didn't make the American team, but he was superb out of the blocks in the semi-final. Ivory Williams. Well, let's just listen to the reception that the Olympic champion gets, the man who took 3 world records in Beijing, Usain Bolt. They've been patient, they've got very wet indeed, but they're so pleased to see the quickest man in the world here on the streets of Manchester. And Ricky Fifton had a very close race. It was a photo finish for the spot into the final. He got it, fastest loser, Ricky Fifton, lining up against the legend that is Usain Bolt. Well, let's just give you an indication of times. The quickest time ever recorded in a race, that stands to Pietro Manera, 14.8 seconds back in 1983. Tyson Gay ran a little bit quicker than that in the 200-meter final of the World Championships, but what did Usain Bolt do in Beijing? I don't know, maybe about 14.4, something like that. Let's wait to see what he does here in Manchester. Devonish, Williams, Bolt and Fifton. They get away first time. Williams gets a very good stop, and look at Bolt alongside him. Bolt already up and into a good lead. Usain Bolt streaking away from the field. The Olympic champion, the world record holder, is leaving them trailing in his wake. That is super fast. That is incredibly fast. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. There wasn't enough track to slow him down. Usain Bolt runs the quickest 150 meters ever performed on the planet. Did you ever doubt it? It won't be a world record. It's not a world record distance, but it is the fastest that anyone has ever run this distance on a track, inside, outside, on a street, anywhere.
That was electric. Usain Bolt almost a little stumble there. Alongside him, Williams had got away to a good start, but let's concentrate on the man who is rewriting the record books. He absolutely took the world best time apart there. 9.9 for the first 100 meters. Wow. And he just kept going. That was fantastic. He's such a showman, but he really does deliver in terms of times and performances. Let's watch him again. Poetry in motion. He's so tall, so powerful. His strength to body weight ratio is phenomenal. And with each stride, he just keeps going away from everybody. The fastest by a long, long way. And when you consider some of the names in the record books before him, this guy is a class apart.
Well, they're shouting your name, Usain. Absolutely fantastic. Another world record.
Another world record? There's one more to the tally, isn't it?
It certainly is. 9.90 for the first 100. You've come in here with a slight injury. Did you expect to run that quickly?
No, actually, this is my first major competition for the season, really. So I was happy to just come out here and just go home injury-free and just run a good time.
Yeah, and what do you make of these crowds coming out to see? It's been a horrible, horrible day, hasn't it? And we've got to say a big thank you to them.
Well, definitely. This crowd came out there standing in the rain because it was raining earlier. They standing in the rain. Let me feel warm inside to know that they actually stayed here and just supported us. it's a great feeling.
And a lot of people perhaps have looked and seen some of the coverage of you. You know, you're out partying, having a good time, you crashed your car. But you're in shape, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not in the best of shape. I still have a lot of work to do because I've been on and off for training. A few things happened in the early season. But I'm getting there, and I have 1 month to really put some hard work in before the season really kicks off.
And tell us about your trip to go and see the Man United players. We've got the impression that was very special.
Yeah, definitely. These guys just motivate me to come out here and do even better because they're world champions, they're triple-time world champions, and they're going for the Champions League next. I'm looking forward to that also, and just a wonderful feeling to see the guys. I've always seen them on TV, to see them up first. It's just wonderful.
Now, you've talked about lowering your world record over 100 metres and 200 metres. Is that something we can expect this summer?
Yeah, I would say if I'm in good shape, anything's possible. Because I always come out here to do good and never just come out here to joke around. Come out here to put my best, and you always see the best of me.
You're saying you've been absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Go and say thank you to your public.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thanks.